I've got a premonition, I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody. And you can trust me, baby, we got everything. Call me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love.
So, what's the difference between fucking and making love?
I'm answering first. Yeah, shit. I don't think there's a difference.
Why not?
Number one, without involving Dotepa, the act of just having sex and making love, it's not different in any way. Ne? The intensity is measured by the intention no one knows in the mood.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the way I say it, what people think is making love is a really good fucking. It's when you're really getting a good fucking. I think that's what people like call like making love. Cause outside of the words and the emotion you attach around it, what are you doing differently apart from fucking when you're making love? That's my whole thing. So now let's factor in the intensity. So now let's say there's like the emotion is where you want it to be, the intensity, the touching was nice, the foreplay, everything in that. Because obviously the more you get that chemical in your brain that says, hey, this is where you belong. And belonging feels like love and all that other stuff. So now the higher the intensity, it's like I fucking love it. And even crackheads love crack because it gives them a certain sensation. They love that crack. So wouldn't you say they're making love to the crack? You love me, I love you. But if it's based on really good fucking, then I say really good fucking would be like considered making love. That's what I think. Yeah. When?
I see. Well, for me, I feel like sex, it's just physical. You know, like.
So you think there is a difference between like fucking and making love?
Yeah, I think there is a difference because like when you're having sex, it's just sex. It does not mean anything. No emotions involved. Nothing. You're just enjoying. The connection, the feeling that you're having with that person. Mara, it's not as deep as you are in love with that person.
So or
whatever. Yeah, it's
like
fucking.
It's like a vagina and a penis enticing.
Yeah,
that's sex.
For me, that's what sex is. Yeah.
After you just forget about that dick, you forget about that vagina.
And then you just part ways. And then making love. And that's it. And then making love is when the two of you have more than just a physical connection. Like it's much more deeper than just.
So, but now, how would you measure what causes the deepness? Okay, let me sex is just dick, vagina, again. And then love is deeper than
making love.
Yeah, making love is deeper than just that. Maybe we understand each other on an emotional level or whatever. So now let's say it's a young folk dog and a young big booty did it. Ne? You don't know me, I don't know you for shit. And I'm like, hey, Oma, hey, you looking.
Yeah, so whole time I'm hot for you.
Yeah, now read. And then when we get to it, you make me feel some shit I never felt. Like it's just done. So it can't be any deeper than anything.
Yeah.
And now you come with this hot box and it boom. And I come with this pipe.
Yeah.
So now, how do you know when did it go from sex to making love? Or is it still sex even if like I blow you up?
No, that's why Niti, for me, making love is when you guys have more than just a physical connection. Because there, it's still gonna be measured as a physical connection because you guys are having sex. We haven't spoken, we haven't done anything, we haven't spent time together outside of sex.
Okay, there's no
so
bond
that so that you can say, okay, we are making love. Yeah, it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be great. But then what happens? I said to find out when you guys are chilling, you don't gel, you don't like that guy, you don't whatever. So it's just going to be purely sex. It's not going to be more than just. So manje mangabe seni connector, okay, this guy actually. That's when you can say, okay, now I'm in love with this person, or I want to spend the rest of my life with this person, or oh my god, I'm making love with this person. That's how that happens because you know, after that first initial fuck, then every time you communicate, you do this, you go out on dates. That's how you build the love and whatnot. That's why you find most relationships, people tell each other that they love each other maybe 3 months, 4 months, 6 months down the line because they were still trying to see, do I love this person or is it just a sex thing? Because if it's just a sex thing, it's okay, like any time.
How great the sex is first time. If we part ways, it's just sex.
Yeah, it's
but
just
if
sex.
we come back and start talking after the sex,
there's a deeper
something.
connection.
So next time we fuck, it's going to be like some love shit now.
Yeah. Okay. Plus, you'll be getting to know each other. Like, maybe you are talking, you spend time together, you see each other outside of the sex. Because if the sex is great, you guys will want to hook up.
But what if
more
that's
than
just sex between people that really know each other well? It's still not making love.
It's still not making love, no.
Oh, so there's no making love, it's just sex.
It's just sex. As long as you guys don't feel like, this person or whatever, it's just sex. Like, you just connect to have sex and that's it.
Oh, okay, so not to take it to another side. Yeah, I can turn to go. For sex, no matter how good it is or how wicked it is, if there's no prior information exchange or bond, it's just sex.
It's just sex. Yeah.
But what makes it love, or what people call love, is the bond, the communication, understanding, and that creates the emotional effect of love.
Yeah, and you being connected to a person, like that person you are that person, like you want to spend time with a person outside of just sex, because some people you wanna hook up with them and you I don't wanna talk to you, I don't wanna hear what you're thinking about, I don't care about none of that, I just wanna come, get that dick and be out of there. So if it's not like that anymore, like Noma like you are stressing about whatever, you're thinking, okay, let me call that person, maybe they'll give me some advice or whatever, then you know it's not just about the sex.
It's something
for me that's what
it makes sense.
is happening.
It makes sense. Okay, for me, people just use the word love. So to describe it, it's like if now we get to know each other, then we become friends, and then there's emotion attached. Yeah, we can say it's love. Or we can just say it's two people that have a mutual understanding. Now that mutual understanding just makes the sex better. So I go back to say making love is just really better sex. We just label things differently.
Yeah, to say.
But essentially, I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
There has to be some form of information exchange for it to be called any other thing outside of just sex. Question 2. What's your take on marriage? Okay. Question 2. What's your take on marriage?
Sorry. Marriage, ne?
Umshado. Lenyalo. Hey, this is a little.
No, that's one.
What's your take? So yeah, what's your take on marriage? It's a mirage.
Okay, my take on marriage. Like for me, marriage is just it's just a certificate, just a piece of paper that labels, okay, you guys are together, you guys are married, blah blah blah, all of that junk. Yeah, I think that's what marriage is. Because for me, I feel like if you've been with a person for longer than maybe 5 to 10 years, then you are pretty much the same as married people, because you do things the way married people do them. Maybe you live together, maybe you have kids together. So essentially, what is the difference between you guys and a married couple? It's that piece of certificate. So that's why I'm saying, for me, marriage is just a piece of paper. But like inside the relationship, and
the realness is
inside. Yeah. Because sometimes some people are married, but they there's like a lot of things going on inside the marriage. So yeah, that's what marriage is for me. This is okay.
Yeah, on this one we agree. We are on the same side of the fence. No. If you were to take two couples and they would all back in their pocket, which ones are married, which one is not married, you would not know outside of guessing. And there'll be a lucky guess, not an educated guess. You would not know. Only to find out correct, maybe the opposite of what you picked. And like the whole set, they've been together 20 years, kids, house, everything. The only difference, there was no lobola situation certificate signing, and then that side there was rings, ceremony, lobola signing. So now, take away just that certificate and rings and lobola. Didn't these two sets of people, families, live the same journey? So essentially, marriage is the ideology, I think. It should be, the way I say it should be two people coming together, and should we have kids, we should have an understanding what we want to do, how we want to raise the kids, financially, how we want to move forward, personalities are immediately come. And then just like make mistakes, learn and grow. So and should we want to celebrate and me come to your family to give them money or whatever, yeah, it's it's cool. But essentially, I feel like the act of marriage, the person should do it before they can claim marriage. People wanna like claim the ring first and the lobola. Without working, baby. Now you have the ring, Ubali frustrated, he's drinking beers left and right, he's not even happy because he's not even working. They're not even working anymore. But not to say it's only one-sided to females.
Yeah.
Even us as niggas, as guys, must together. Kekenya effort to sorry. When I finally say, you shouldn't even be thinking about it, it should be boom. Because it's a key because okay, this guy's been with me for X amount of time, and Ganako have been through X amount of problems, and he's been there every single step, or maybe even if he's missed a step here and there, marry. I can at least the man. Do this Superman for me. That way, how would you marry me? You are there.
You know, and plus I feel like like maybe you guys are gonna decide who you're gonna live together and whatnot. I know that most people, especially black families, they're against that thing.
Fat and set.
Together before you guys get married, because I feel it gives you guys a chance to get to experience what it's like living together before you going out there and get married. Because only to find this person you can't even stand being in the same house with them for like 2 months. So now, and at that time, because that's the one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to be in a marriage because of what someone is saying. No.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, like marriage should be the best place to be. And the only way to know that is to be with someone long enough. And then at the end, and not the end to say we are dying. I mean at the end of we are going from joling to marriage.
Yeah.
At the end of the fat and set. At the end of the fat and set. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
At the end of the fat and set and the beginning of marriage. And more time scaling of life. We're still continuing. Nothing is changing. Yeah. And in that way it's easier because when you guys decide. My point. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I just make my point first? Yo, okay. 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 Another thing. They only care about themselves. So good. Lies. Okay.
So as I was saying, you get to know what it's like to live together and whatnot. And then mustn't chat, like you just carry on with what you guys were doing. Like like he knows he knows what I like doing, what I don't like doing. So when he decides to put a ring on it, he knows what he's getting himself into. So that's what I like about living together before you guys get married.
Now you know what happens. Umuntu maseka ring, uzogcoka ama lace, ama G-string, ama thong. And then homie takes out the lobola full set.
Yeah.
Sekagcoka ama plumas. And then on the flip side, ukujahela umabhebeza yamgijimela wayithi ukhoralo mangathi ngamshada uzovuma. Amabhebeza mina ngizokushada avuma. Maqeda ukuvuma ugena umkhaba ushaya amabhiya indopa iku left.
Then
So
you're stuck.
then you're both stuck somewhere.
You're stuck, you're like,
lo ubheka uno sibanibani lapha uzama ukuvuka ngaye wena ubheka umaveja uzama ukuvuka ngaye. No two into flop.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get to know each other. You saw me, I saw you. I was like, let me marry you. Now you were like, now says I'm not saying jumping in. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, there's
but
nothing
if you're willing to jump in and do the work after jumping in, then the door shut.
Then good. Because Mina Jefu's another thing. I don't believe in divorce. I know why some people go through divorce and whatnot. Mina personally, I don't believe in divorce. So I wouldn't wanna marry someone and then later on now saying okay, I'm gonna divorce this person. No, I'm not gonna marry a person to divorce them. So I'd rather get to know them. Okay, this is the person whatever. Like saying enjoy okay, sharp, now we can get married. Then I think for me that's what's gonna work. That's what is working for me. So
yeah, so essentially in conclusion, like you let if I'm missing anything. Marriage is the lifespan we spend together. Like it's a life journey. It's not a piece of paper. It's not the if we date a short span and we break up, it was a fling. But if we start dating, we take this long journey, we raise kids, we build wealth, we do all these things. Let's say there's no lobola, there's no marriage, there's nothing, and we do all these things, and then we remember, hey, because you didn't get married, and we go sign up and get married. Did we really lose anything?
No, we didn't. So third question: how do you feel when someone hits on your partner?
How do I feel? Like if they hit on you in my presence, or hit on you and then you tell me after the fact, or both?
Yeah, I think both.
Oh, okay. So, okay, let me start. If you tell me after the fact, if they hit on you after the fact, I not expected. I'm one of those guys like the same thing we now. They're not blind, so they're gonna hit on you when I'm not there. Obvious. Yeah. So if they hit on you and I'm not there, it's fine. For the fact that already you telling me after the fact means I can trust your word. So yeah, that's cool. So hitting on you while I'm there now, to keep it 100. Before, maybe like rewind to 2018, going backwards, terrible. Fuck dog. Never mind that part. Fuck dog. I was probably gonna go somebody's ass. Or maybe if Kim was secret boxing or some skills, I was probably gonna get whipped. But there was gonna be action somewhere. So it was going to depend on you. Yeah, like before, I was gonna act like in a bad way. Because you know how lions react. You can't just walk into my pride. Mariano, because as we grow, especially as black men, we taught like violence is the best way to sort out another man. So I was gonna react violently. That's why either I was gonna get my ass whipped or I was gonna pop ass. Either way, it was gonna be violence. Fast forward to the nigga I am to the guy I am today. Get like a blooper the nigga. Fast forward to the guy that I am today. No, I'll just watch the show. Number one, I'll commend the guy for coming to you while I'm there. Not many guys do that. No guy's ever done that. Is it?
No.
Exactly. So if you're very froggy jam. But yeah, no guy's ever done that. Number one, I'd commend him for coming to you while I'm there. And depending on his approach, ne? If Ubuwa correct, I'm just going to check your reaction and just leave it at that. But if Ubuwa Katabakuri is not there because he's like admiring you, he's there to disrespect me, like my position in your life, to disrespect me, then I have to set him straight. Not violently, but I have to set him straight. And that's all it is.
Okay.
That's just all it is. Yeah, so well, now what's your take on the thing? Now, my baby was chilling up in the restaurant in Crack! Oh, which one do you want to start with first? Hitting on me, Kubla after the fact, or name?
Okay, I think when someone hits on you and then you tell me after the fact, yeah, I'll appreciate the fact that you're telling me because it shows Uguti you're not about that life.
What life?
That life.
Westlife. Yeah, I'm not about Westlife.
Yeah, so yeah. Like me, I don't have a problem with it because, like, I mean, look at you.
Don't do that. But, yeah.
Like, you're handsome, you know, you look good. So obviously, it's expected for other women to want to have a piece of you.
Yeah, man, right now, how do you feel? When okay, so another chick like comes between us. Like, she's banging that ass like Mishal. Let's say we're chilling there, Mishal walks between us. And one point, I think like I'm a guy, sometimes you can't hold back our reactions. I can also have control now, sometimes it's just out there. So we're not better. What are you going to do?
Obviously, Pella, if someone just decides to come in between us, I'm gonna have to. I don't know, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I'm just gonna set them straight, I guess.
This one is lying. Can I tell you something, guys? The reason why I check how she's laughing. She's first gonna measure if that girl is sexy enough now. If that girl is the example like I used to measure, she probably won't be mad. She's probably gonna jump on her before I do.
Well,
am I wrong?
Yeah, like that's
exactly. So when it depends on what kind of chick.
It depends on the kind of chick. Because if it's a girl, I remember when I go to then yeah, obviously how we can share. There's nothing wrong with us sharing. But if it's just
not your flavor,
not my flavor. Yeah, like if it's a girl, I'm understand. Like for me, it's about the energy. If her energy, then we're good to go. But if I change, then
she needs to get sorted out.
Yeah, she will get sorted out.
Again.
So yeah, that's my take on how I feel when someone hits on my partner.
So, what do you value most in a relationship?
Ooh, okay.
Imagine if all our relationships were not ships and they were boats.
In a relation boat. Okay. So, for me, what I value most in a relationship.
Like one thing. Don't measure a lot of things in one.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you just one thing.
And then, okay.
Yeah, for me, that thing is commitment.
Oh, cool.
As long as you are committed to me, like.
How do you measure commitment? Or no, if I'm committed to you, how would you measure my commitment?
You always have my back.
Like in the ambulance.
Yeah, like whenever I need you to be there for me, you are there for me. You support me.
Like it doesn't matter how the situation is.
All those things, no matter what the situation is. For as long as I can just hit you up and you're there when I need you for advice or for whatever, like anything.
Like I'm still on your team.
Yeah. Then for me that's what I value in a relationship, because sometimes you'd be dating someone and you would even be afraid to tell them, oh my god, because you don't know how they're gonna react or how they're gonna support you, or you just don't know because of the type of person they are. But yeah, so that's what I value. If I can be able to come like at my lowest of low and I can still come to you and be honest with you and tell you whatever that I want, then for me that's what I value the most. Because like I feel like a lot of relationships, because I feel like a lot of relationships, whether like family, friends, whatever, like most relationships okay, this person I know like I can always count on them. You don't always have that. Yes, will give that to you, but some people don't. So that's the one thing I value in a relationship. If you can be able to know what I love, committed to me, yeah, like that's what works for me. That's what does it for me. That's what gets me turned on.
Okay. So for me,
So for you,
loyalty. Loyalty. So, yeah, loyalty does it for me.
Yeah.
Like whatever, friendship, fucking ship, relationship, Titanic ship, sinking ship. Doesn't matter what
all
kind
the
of ship.
ships.
All the ships. Yeah, all the ships. Loyalty is number one. And when I say loyalty, I don't mean we should own each other, or I own you, you own me, or no. When you know your priorities, you know how your life is going. Mari, when I say you, now this is the time for you to show up for me. You need to show up, because I'll not measure all the other stuff. Mari, I measure loyalty by when I asked you to show up. Did you show up, or did you have an excuse by the side way?
Yeah.
Could you keep busy, or you and then or like saying you'll do it and doing it are different things.
Yeah.
And I'm one type of person. If I'm hungry, I move quick. So if I ask you for help at like 1 o'clock, best believe by 4 o'clock probably it's because I'm really solved for it.
Yeah.
So kind of got that time span. Your loyalty lighting bar is going down. I'm like, nah, this motherfucker's not moving as quick as me. And the same speed I move for myself is the same speed I move for you. So let's say you need help and you're stuck in there somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. I'll try my hardest to come up with the plan and move things and make shit happen for you. And if I can't, it's not cool. That's how I measure loyalty. Like, show up for me the way I show up for you. Treat me how I treat you. Talk to me, respect, my loyalty.
Loyalty is the number one.
Loyalty is number one. Like even if it's a flop, don't let me hear your mistakes out in the street first. Yeah, I don't want to mistake in the street, whether you're friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially when it's towards me. It's like it's a plan 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, obviously I'm human, I'm gonna go mad first. Mari, I pray. Then I come back like yo my nigga, I check, you human low and I sharp. If you're looking how you fix it. If Kinto don't hold like Kibonoria, from step 1, 2, 3, it was still like okay, you're under pressure. Man, from 3, 4, from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's kind of like you're enjoying doing that shit to me. Then now I have to question your loyalty. I'll understand who you are, you come, you confess it. But I'm not gonna like you could have stopped at 3, but now you took it to like 10. Maybe you're having like a bit too much fun on my expense. Then you know about Maria. That's how I measure loyalty. It's a mistake. I don't count your chances. I'm not stressed. As long as you're always genuine. And energy never lies. So you might think you got me with words who you like. One day something's gonna click that you're messing around, and then once that clicks, you'll never fix the loyalty, and then it's game over.
Yeah.
And right now, as a person, that's what I expect from you. Uphold me to the same standard. Alright, bro. Now you said you like this, so uphold the same standard. And if you make a flop, can tell me yo. Yeah, that's generally loyalty.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep the loyalty up,
The commitment.
and then we're riding.
Yeah.
Okay. Orgasms. Like I don't understand why women fake orgasms.
Don't do that to yourselves, women.
Don't. Like
It's not worth it.
why? Like as a guy, coming from me personally, if there was no orgasm, you don't need to tell me. I know. That's just coming from me personally. I would say I'm generalizing. I know. So the moment you say, "Yo, I came so hard," I'm like, this girl is a liar. Yeah, this girl is a liar. So, and as we know before, liars don't go with loyalty. So, so yeah, like I don't understand faking orgasms. Like I think you can enjoy sex and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Without orgasm. Yeah, you need to, like, everybody needs to orgasm when fucking. I don't know why everybody sprinklers must go off for everybody. Mari, I've learned that for women, like you can have pleasure like during the sex without having the orgasm. You can have the nice sex with the orgasm. You can have the nice sex with the squirting. You can have the nice sex. Hell, you can have the nice sex just with like massage and like clit play and all that. Oh, well, there's a whole lot for women. Also, I think if into batlang as a chick, don't fake an orgasm. Just tell your brother that. And by your brother, I mean like your brother or like, yeah, if it's good, it's good. Mari, I'm not orgasming. I wish
like
I want to.
missing.
Yeah, I want to orgasm. Do 1, 2, 3 XYZ. Touch here, flick here, lick here, twist here, rub here. Yeah, flick here. Oh. And then the then you get to that point where you and the chick you must relax. Because I don't stress. Orgasm is kind of stress.
So Mina, my take on faking. Okay, first of all, I've never faked an orgasm. If
come on,
I've never.
All your life.
All my life, I've never. If the sex is not that great, I'm just not gonna enjoy
life goes on.
And I'm not gonna come back because it's whack. That's just it. Because rather than me faking the orgasm, you will know, okay, Umbali didn't come back, Big Booty didn't come back because, okay, it was whack or whatever. Yeah. So just I feel like faking orgasms is just like
it's
a lot of admin.
Like rather work on teaching him how to
rather teach him,
rather spend the energy looking for a nigga that will orgasm.
That exactly than having to fake orgasms.
Because not even okay, I won't speak for all the guys, but for me personally, you as a female, you must be the one to try and get the orgasm out of me. Yeah, as guys, automatically by default, we climax, we come, ejaculate, whatever you call it. By default, as guys, we do that. Mari, I appreciate a female who's going to try and get me to climax because of not because my body is going to do it at some point because of the rubbing and the but because of the sensation, the trip, the sensation, the feeling, like everything. It's just the whole experience must just be dope, man. Then that would just be the slam dunk, like I like going through it like a sexual journey. Like I'm not even on this planet. So if you're gonna fake an orgasm, I don't wanna like fuck you again. Like my dick is gonna stay limp because now I know who you are lying. So yeah, so faking orgasm is not cool.
That's how it should be. It must be an out of body experience. Like you feeling like okay, I was gone for like that duration from the time you.
And you don't know that even the duration that thing away.
You don't even know because you are lost. Maphuma lapha kumele kubonakala ukuthi yo like uphuma kwenye indawo, uphuma uyoxova like yabona ngoxova idombolo like yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like for me. That's
so rather than faking an orgasm, work on getting an orgasm.
Getting an orgasm, yeah.
Okay. So sex game meaning how do you measure if your partner, the chick, or your partner, the guy, has good sex game? Is it the size of the booty or of the dick or of the tits? Is it how they use the booty or the dick or the booty or the boobies, etc.?
Yeah. Okay, let me answer that one first.
Okay, from your sure.
Okay, Mina, for me, it's not necessarily about the size of the dick or whatever. It's in how.
Is it the skills or what you feel?
Yes, it's in how you use your tools. Because sometimes you'd find a guy who has a big dick and he won't even try to make you feel like Noma acting that I was good this guy, like he's just telling himself, I don't have to do none of that junk because I have a big dick. So the big dick is just gonna do all the work for them and whatnot. So yeah, for me it's not about how big or how small it is or whatever. It's about what you can do.
It's about how you feel.
To make me feel good. Yeah.
Because you want to feel good at the end of the day.
Yeah, you just need to put yourself in there. Just, give it your all. Don't just tell yourself it's okay just because I have a big big dick. I'm just gonna rely on that. I'm not gonna do anything and whatnot. It shouldn't just end there. Okay, for me, that's.
So when you measure good sex game based on
how they make me feel, and how they
that's
make
fair
me feel.
though.
So if I'm not gonna feel good after we are done, I don't care if your dick is a snake. I don't care. because like you can't even do anything for me.
Okay.
But if you put in the time to actually learn how my body feels, kiss me, touch me, you know, do everything, just go crazy. Plus the nastier the better, you know.
Freak.
That's just how it is. And then
Okay.
that's what works for me. So
Okay, for me,
yeah.
how I measure a good sex game. Like what I found out is that a lot of girls talk a lot. They talk a lot of shit. Like yo mina ngifuna umuntu ozongenza so wena. Ngithanda umfana othanda ukwenza kanje. You know those chicks. Yeah. Like remember that whole thing of 50 Shades of after all the girls like had big mouths.
Yeah.
Like yo, I want to go Ellen Gray or Ellen Gray insurance, ne?
Yeah.
Christian
Good
Grey.
Christian Grey.
Yeah, I want to go
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've learned not to measure women. And good sex game for me comes in like from submission. You know, like as a female, and I'm not talking like the Zulu submission, you would see like no man wrong right.
Yeah. Wrong right.
I don't mean that submission, no man wrong right.
Yeah.
No, I mean sexual submission, like, and that comes from you being comfortable as the female. Yeah. So like sex game, how are you like dancing to the tune of what I'm doing to you? Because the more you dance to the tune, the drippier we get. So, and now you're taking me on, we're not even on this planet anymore.
Yeah. We're flying out. We're like.
So that's how I measure. Not someone who's just like gonna like Nando's and there. Because now if you Nando's there, it's like okay, then what? I must just pump until I die. And then if you turn around and you're on your knees, what? I must pump until I die. Every time. So where's the show? Where are my lights and camera and action?
Yeah.
Hey, Lynn, I'm bringing a show. I know I bring a show. So show me something. Make me want you above any other chick. Because I'm not in the whole like numbers game. Yeah, like unikuku. I'm a cook. My runs are not a cook. It wins the land.
Yeah.
So yeah, me like I actually measure female sex game.
Yeah.
Like you must know how to fuck as a chick. Don't just think
Don't.
Yeah.
Because now, like, for me, I feel like you must just enjoy the whole experience.
Like both of us.
Both of us must enjoy the whole experience.
So
like,
we must both have like the same, like understand each other's sex game.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, that's just how it's.
Yeah, find someone you
gel with.
Compatible with sexual.
Yeah. Then
it'll sex game is going to be perfect.
Yeah. Because I couldn't do sex cover needs not good or whatever.
Yeah. There's no such thing as being work in bed. Yeah.
You just need to find someone that works with you. And then that's it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's no such thing as being miserable in bed, whether uchery or out. Good fella, maybe at that time you met someone who has more experience, you have less, or now you have more, they have less. There's no such thing. Because if you're both blind and you're doing it first time, both your niggas are going to see flames. If the girl's having an orgasm and this nigga is ejaculating at the same time, both your niggas are going to flip. But now because maybe you've experienced when now orgasming and this guy, he's new or his work or whatever. Then he comes before you ejaculate. You're going to say it's work because you didn't orgasm. Man, if you met a guy, you're going to say it's cool. Yeah, if that guy meets someone who's a virgin like him, they won't say he's work. What do they know? So it's all perspective.
Yeah.
Like, so my girl, you not really work.
And now my guy, you not work.
Just find someone you're compatible with.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. So last on the list is...
Lastly, we're going to talk about sex position.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine, I think everyone knows that.
First one.
Everyone can even guess it. My favorite one.
Why can everyone guess it?
Cause
She's bad.
yeah. So yeah, my favorite sex position is a dog style. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that
can
one.
easily guess that.
Exactly. See what I mean?
Why do you like doggy style?
Because like of the penetration.
What does the penetration do?
Like it goes like deeper. Like it goes where I want it to go.
It finds
And yeah. And I can also control it, but I can also let go if I don't want to control it, and then it can just go deeper. If I don't want it to go that deep, I can control it. So that's what I like about it. And I also like the sound my butt makes when it hits his pelvis.
Oh,
That's what I like, because it also makes my butt jiggle.
because
So,
it's
yeah.
earthquakes out here.
Yeah, that's my favorite position, and those are the reasons why.
Okay, my favorite position number 1. I don't know what. Does it have a name?
I don't know. You can just describe it if it doesn't have a name. I'm
Okay.
sure it has a name.
Like it's, you know, when she's lying like sideways and one of her legs is going under you, and then one of the other legs is going on top, and then both my legs, like I'm on my knees, so it's like this. It's like this.
Complicated.
It's like
like
that.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's like almost something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you like that position?
So that position, it does. Okay, top 3 things it does that just make me otherwise. Number 1, the butt position. How the butt cheeks are squished together because you are sideways. So it's like a compact. It's not even compact. It's like a huge. They're just perfect. How they are positioned. I can smack both of them, grab, do all I need to do all in one go with one hand. The other hand is free to stimulate the boobies. So boobies are in clear view, butt is in clear view. Abo? So number 1, excess. Abo? Number 2, okay, if this is too explicit, this is umdala maula. Number 2, I have this sort of like curvature in my dick. It bends to the left.
Okay.
So when you want sideways, laid sideways, when it bends and goes in the right way, I get that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why. Number 2, that's 2. And then number 3, yeah, just the depth in here. I just go in. I just go in there. Yeah, that's why. Like, try Google that style, tell me what it's called, and yeah.
And tell us.
Because I didn't
In
have
the
time
comments
to
down
search,
below.
I just did it. So what's your second favorite one?
Okay, my second favorite one. Oh, this one. It's gonna sound cliche, but it's my favorite. Like,
Let me guess.
guess.
Missionary.
Yeah.
Every
It's a
woman likes,
missionary,
like, not
a
even likes,
missionary
loves missionary.
position.
Yeah,
Oh.
every woman likes missionary.
Cause now it's like we're connected. Like I can kiss you if I want to kiss you. I can look you in the eye. You can, it has that thing. You can hold me. I can wrap my legs around you. I can do all these things. Like, that one. Plus, you can go deeper. So, yeah.
Missionary.
That's the
things.
one. Yeah, that's the one. That's my second one.
My second favorite one. Okay, there's 2. I'm filtering fast. I'm choosing. Okay, it has to be like the one which is like lying flat on your belly. Like when you're lying flat on your belly. That thing is dangerous. That thing is not good for me. Like it's good, but it's not good for my duration. Hey, but I try. Yeah. So like, cause number 1, just how the butt just goes back and forward in that position, and like when I push, like when I put pressure against you, like you have no place to go, because like it's hard, especially on the floor, because it's a hard surface. Because now when I push against you, the mattress tends to go down and take some of the pressure. So now on the floor, on a hard surface, when I press down, you have no place to go, but just stay there. Just take
But
it.
you just take it.
So yeah, that's why I like it, especially on the floor. But yeah, it's the one. It's the hot box move. Yeah. So
That's us for today.
yeah, so you already know probably that subscription is.
Yeah.
Subscribe,
Don't forget
yeah.
to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube
I feel
channel.
like this.
Oh, and don't forget to hit the That's the bell, so that when we upload a video, you can get notifications. So yeah.
Plus, if you guys think our videos are cool, maybe we'll do them every day instead of like once a week.
Yeah. So, but you can let us know.
Yeah, but for now it's still going to be once a week. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
Yeah, cool.